Hello everyone, I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Firmament. Last episode we arrived in this snowy mountain area and were told not very much. We did manage to solve a good portion of this puzzle, it seemed, which involved getting an ice block all the way from down there and bringing it all the way up here. We seem to be able to ride something down to something called a reservoir, which we may do. But before we do, I kind of want to see the Swan. The one person who spoke with us told us she woke up in the Swan, whatever it is, and that is the only clue we really have of what we need, of where we need to go. So hopefully, we'll find some answers in this Swan. Let's take this thing and find out. Energize the Swan. Oh. Okay. Things are not doing anything. Oh, wait. Something is happening. I guess whatever happened is done. Teleporters? Oh. Keeper's Rest. Welcome to the Swan. You have earned the honor of resting. You require cycles of rest, as do all living things. Recharge for your purpose of keeping the realms. Converse with your comrades. Disport yourself with crafts, music, or frivolity. Find respite in your quarters. Acknowledge in the lights of the firmament above those who now sleep. Yet do not be overly focused on rest. The purpose of rest is to assist us in fulfilling our keeping with increased energy and renewed vigor. Do not concern yourself with fatuous dreams during rest. Dreams are not trustworthy, rational, or measurable. Dreams bring false thoughts from our subconscious that might distract us from our true conscious purpose. You are a keeper. Rest is a vital part of keeping. Appreciate the small rests until it is time for your deep sleep. The Founders. This is fascinating. Okay, and it looks like we have 3 of these. And a book. Personal Maintenance Adjunct. Okay, this is information on the adjunct again. Okay, this is another conveyance pod. Don't know where this one goes to, but it looks like there's 3 of these. St. Andrew Vaults. Okay, that's something different. And what about this one here? What is the name of the first one we were going to anyway? We've got Juleston Reservoir, St. Andrew's Vaults, and whatever this... Oh, Curryvale, right. Okay, it is actually named down there. So we've got Curryvale, Juleston, and St. Andrew. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else around here. So, these keepers are supposed to be around here, but we're the only one. Where are the others? Okay, these look like individual rooms. We answer, we know, we keep. Keepers together, our answers will provide. The firmament will prevail. Well, this is interesting. Maintain the firmament. Keep. To the ends of the firmament there is nothing we do not know. that to me. I'm curious. Let's see. The Keeper's Poem. Observe the firmament above, our waking lights shine bright. Our comrades in the tapestry, a wondrous, restful sight. The lights, the lights, the lights of wake, above our head. The dark, the dark, the dark of sleep. Deep sleep we do not dread. The vault is ours to contemplate, a canvas of our lights, an ever-coruscating web, the hallmark of our nights. The lights, the lights, the lights of wake, the keeping mission binds. The dark, the dark, the dark of sleep, the threshold clears our minds. The firmament, we know our tasks, the realms promise to keep. We pledge our waking hours to these, until our time to sleep. The lights, the lights, the lights of wake, the realms are sore adored. The dark, the dark, the dark of sleep, we sleep to be restored. Some day the realms shall be fulfilled, arrivers shall draw nigh. They shall awaken the embrace, our destiny supply. The Keeper's Parable. In other realms that we cannot reach, there were other keepers who lived and worked together in happiness and harmony. The keepers contributed to the firmament mission and to the common good, and they shared happily the fruits of their labor. One day, a keeper awoke from the deep sleep with a new idea, a different idea, a troublesome idea. This troublesome keeper decided there could be a different way of doing things, a way he called more. This troublesome keeper tried to convince the other keepers that they could work for their own benefit, rather than for the good of all. This troublesome keeper said that all could accumulate more, and having more could make them happier. At first, the keepers were skeptical. Like all keepers before, they lived with reason and measurement, and they knew such a way of more seemed against reason and measurement. They asked where more would come from, and how long it could continue. The troublesome keeper provided ridiculous answers, claiming that more could come from everywhere and would last forever. They laughed, but the troublesome keeper persisted. The persistence of the troublesome keeper wore down their thoughts of reason and measurement, and they became tempted by the promise of more. Gradually, the keepers embraced the idea of more. Their focus changed from keeping the realm to collecting the more. It seemed to make them happy at first. As time went on, they became consumed by more, and the realms began to suffer. The machinery began to break, and the crops began to die, and the animals became ill, and water became tainted, and the air became putrid, and the keepers also began to suffer. Some were sick, and some were hale, and some were hungry, and some were fat, and some were thirsty, and some were bathed, and some had none, and some had more. And those who had more began to look down on those who had less or none, as though such a thing were possible with reasonable keepers. These realms and these keepers were dying. In the midst of this chaos, a wise keeper remembered the faithful ways of keeping. The wise keeper spoke and mentored about the faithful ways of keeping the realms, healing, feeding, and watering, and caring for all, as comrades without more, but with fruits for all to share. And the wise keeper reminded them that this was the true way of reasonable and measured happiness, a happiness that could last and would be for all. And this faithful way of keeping would ensure that the mission of keeping their realm, of keeping each other, could be sustained. The keepers of the realm were able to overcome the forces of more and return to the faithful ways of keeping. They learned to let go of any destructive thoughts of more and to embrace the mission of keeping the realms and keeping each other. And all the keepers once again lived and worked together in happiness and harmony. Do not be swayed from the faithful ways of keeping. Strive to be a wise keeper. Interesting. So these are individual quarters. So if that's the case, where are the other keepers? There's obviously meant to be more keepers, but I do not see them anywhere, or any indication of them. This, I'm guessing, is probably more personal quarters. Yeah, it looks like it. 13. Aha! Storage location. Is this more of the... Yep, the Keeper's Poem and the Parable. Another guitar. Oh! This one's open. Is this another one of the... Yep, Keeper's Poem, Keeper's Parable. All trying to tell you to keep. Although I still don't know the purpose. Oh. I have no one to share my agony with, and so I write. Words. How many have I learned, and even with such new ways to describe my feelings, I do not have any of these words left to express my sadness, my anger, my... How? How did it all come to pass? The truth, unbearable, the void, so boundless, so cold, so dark. Struggling, grasping for understanding, comprehension. Turner. A dark power, a monster. Even he, only a tool in such a dark objective and plan. How could such darkness be handed such power? Did he seek it? Did it seek him? Does it always seek such servants? Was I a servant myself? Am I like him? Were we all the keepers of what? We were naive souls nourished by lies, and then by his own dark power. How could he? How could I? I saved them. I lost them. I was compelled. But what now? What of me? Trapped, solitary, the burden of knowledge and deception steals my joy and my breath. My heart hurts inside of my chest, and emptiness of time stretches out before me, and there is only me left to fill this time. The loneliness. How does a human live with it? The truth, the lies, the confusion. How does a human know? I am adrift, floating to nowhere in my own agony. Is there hope? Will this plan save us? Can I save myself? I wish to rid myself of such beautiful deceit, but I wonder if such a desire is even possible. So whoever this is kept a journal about things. So there is deceit of some sort around here. Something is going on, but what? Whatever that is... The fact that whatever it passes over is providing some kind of blue light almost seems important. But what is its purpose? One other area of the Swan to look in. Oh, we have this, but this doesn't seem to actually go to anything. Firmament. Oh. Okay. Keepers sleep. Someone must have been angry. No. There was a fight here. There was a fight. Someone must have been bashed against the wall here, and others got involved, and one of them must have, or whoever was fought here must have drugged whoever was attacking them in order to stop this. The amount of blood. That has to be. And the overturned chairs. Meanwhile, on the other side... Keeper's Wake. Sophia, Adelia, Josephine, Amelie, Margot, Rosa, Gertrude, Jacques, Martha, Maria, Antoine, Lucas, Boris, Laszlo, Andre, Louis, Mykola, Samuel. All of these are in the same... They're all written by the same handwriting. Something bad did happen here. But what? Oh! Oh, I see. That thing is actually shining out on these and turning them blue as well. No, there's two of them. One is blue. Why is that one green? There must be 3 of these. So we have one there. One is going on another one. There must be a third somewhere. I wonder what happens if they all line up. And that's a camera, so whatever's in here, these people were being watched. There. One of these is green. Why? Wait. There is a green pod. Is there a red light up here somewhere and a blue light? Well, there are many blue lights, but I mean a constant blue light. Or red. All I'm seeing are yellow. This seems to be everything there is to find in the Swan, at least from what I can see. It raises more questions. But right now, the biggest question I have is, what happened to all the other keepers? Everything they're speaking of says that there should be multiple keepers, all of them keeping and taking care of everything. But now there's only me. Woken up in a pod in some bunker, seeing visions of what could be an AI, or the remnants of the last person. What exactly are we keeping, and why? And what happened to everyone else? And why do I feel like if we solve everything, we'll be walking into that? There doesn't appear to be anything for me for the adjunct to connect to. Not right now. I didn't mean to do that. Where is the green one? There. That's the one that also concerns me. Why is one of these green? Even when the blue lights go over it, it doesn't change. Are each of these supposed to be realms that the keepers were watching over? And yet we only have 3 transport pods. I have many questions. Looks like the only thing we have to do now, after looking through here, let's head back into Curie Vale. And we'll head down to the reservoir. Begin energizing. This is basically floating, obviously. I also wonder why it's called the Swan. Right, I think we've made it. Alright. Well, everything's still in the positions we left it in. With everything here done, I guess the only other place we can go now is down to the reservoir. Oh, no other option. Let's take this to the reservoir. Oh! And into the fog. Looks like we made it. Is there another direction we can go? Only to Curryvale. This is a reservoir. It is very misty and foggy. Raise the lift, please. And what is that structure? No, I'm not going to raise it. Curious as I am. Actually... Okay, I can only call it down, but... Go ahead and raise it. I'm curious if that'll open up this. Nope, it will not. Alright. 2 directions to go, it seems. Nope, not 2 directions to go, but this leads to a dead end with no clues or indications of anything around here. Right, the other direction we go then. Closer to this mysterious structure.
We measure.
And here's the reservoir. There's something in the middle. This reservoir is very empty. This music is very ominous. Please ignore that. Hello? That appears to be a structure. A mine? It does look like something will go from... I wish I could point. It looks like something goes from down there in the center, inside of this structure. And And then continues onwards to... over here? Yeah, it goes down into the bottom of that. It looks like there's another... This thing will also be able to move into this structure, that Omni Wheel, or whatever it's called. This place really is kind of creepy. Oh, that's why we can't move on. That waterfall is frozen and blocking the tracks. So we can't actually move on. So somehow we need to get rid of that. Heavy door. Go ahead and open it. That leads to something. Maybe... Nope. And we've got a heavy door here that we can't open. Oh no, these things are actually... They may stop there. But they continue on, whatever those are. And there's ice blocks. Alright, looks like we need to get around to it. It looks like we've got a new structure and a new thing to look through over here. This is definitely a building and something to look through. And it looks like this is where this stuff is coming to. And here's the mine. These are... They're just buckets. This is a track for buckets. Looks like something up here. There's a bridge over there. Continues on to there. Can go under. And this appears to be closed. I think our next task is going to be... Oh, it looks like there is a way to get up into here. Yeah, you can see the tracks are completely blocked, so that's why that won't work. Well, there is a block up there and a ladder and such. We can't get up there. There must be another way in. Okay. Well. Is there something over here? Appears to not be. So it looks like our next location to look around in is inside this building. Which I think we'll do in the next episode. This seems like a point to pause. Next episode, we'll take a look inside the structure by the reservoir.
Our task is our purpose.
Yeah, this isn't creepy at all. Next episode, we'll take a look inside the structure and see if we can figure out just what the hell is going on here. Or what we do next. But that'll be in the next episode. Till then, I am Chester44, also known as Fly. This has been a Let's Play of Firmament, and I shall see you all next time.